goddamn hell is that kind of bug, bro? Oh shit, it's a praying mantis. And always looking at me. And looking up on me, boy. Look at all these goddamn go-balls I got. I put my name on it. I put my name only on this one. If you could find the one with my name on it, bro, you can go ahead and find the one with my name on it. I'll give you, I guess I can't give anything to anybody right now because I'm broke as hell. Great news, everybody. Instead of just giving up, I went out and searched and looked after giving that guy a jump start, and I found my thing. I found my freaking thing, and it's, I think it got ran over. I think it got ran over by reindeer, and this thingamahoozer is supposed to go like that, and it's supposed to be on right there, but I found it. Oh, it's a fucking raccoon, bro. It's a fucking 2 raccoons, bro. There's fucking 2 raccoons right there, boy. You got the goddamn motherfucking big old bush on over there. So we got the train coming right now. The train is on time as it always should be. It's on time, bro. And I was gonna let it go ahead and pass by before I go ahead and push record, because it's gonna go ahead and it's gonna make a lot of loud noises, and typically that go ahead and pushes me off track. But that's perfectly fine, buddy, because I know exactly what I'm gonna go ahead and say, because how excited I am about it is I went and I canceled the membership for the radio inside of my truck. And obviously radio is free, but it's like the Sirius XM inside of the radio. I finally went ahead and canceled it. The raw power in that thing has gotta be freaking crazy. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandma, we believe. Grandma has dementia. Now, I have been wanting to cancel the radio, the Sirius XM on my truck for the longest time, because when you first buy the truck, I believe you get like 90 days or something like that for free, or maybe a year, or like whatever it was, but I don't know what it was at the time. But I got the letter in the mail, and they freaking got me of like, oh, we can go ahead and we're gonna give you this for $5 a month for the next month. And then it's gonna go up. What I was paying for $30 a month for Sirius XM. I was paying it's like $1 per day, but like $30 per month for the Sirius XM in my truck, and I don't even use it. It's like, the thing about Sirius XM, it's the most retarded thing ever, because I noticed when I did use Sirius XM, it was like, I think the most popular thing on it was like 105.9 or like whatever, and like I'm really trying not to be racist because I'm a black man too, but it's like the people on the radio were like so like trying to like put, like, if you're up here, they're trying to put you down. And I believe in all entertainment, I believe the entertainment's job is to rise you up above. I believe that is supposed to push you to another level. I believe it's supposed to teach you, wow, as the name, entertain you. And like with my radio, I did not like it. I didn't like it. It was all degrading. It was just like almost like life is already stressful enough, like going through traffic. The main thing that you use radio for is to cope with traffic, right? So it's just like, I'm already stressed out because this dude in this freaking cheap ass car is getting way too close to my truck and cutting me off, and like it's like happening like 100 times per day, and it's like stressful for most people, and it's supposed to help you calm down and make you feel like a king, like a god, like worthy, like make you feel better. And whatever radio station it was doing the opposite of that. It was pushing me down lower. So, and I'm paying for this. It's like, for the longest time, I've been wanting to cancel the Sirius XM because the entertainment on it is crap. You know, it's terrible, it's awful, it's not fun. It's supposed to be, this is what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be funny people who can entertain you and educate you at the same time. But it's none of that. It's just like, even, here's an example. Years ago, when you used to play that song by Billie Eilish, Bad Guy, and then the thing that made that song so viral and amazing and a #1 hit is like that bass at the almost end of the song. And literally, I'm not even joking, every single time it gets right to that point to where you're like, you know, you're waiting to feel that awesome feeling of the bass drop in that song, they cut it right to commercial. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, what are you doing? You're an idiot. You're supposed to, the crowds, you're supposed to enlighten them. You're supposed to raise them to another level. And every single time, it's like you're taking these people and pushing them. Like, how evil can you be? Why are you siding with the side of evil? That's an extreme, but the point is that when I got that thing in the mail, I was like, you know, fuck it. At the time, I was making so much money at the time, I didn't care. I believe it was the time when I was working 16 hours a day, working 2 jobs. I would get, you know, that $900 check this week, a $900 check the next week, a $900 check that week, and another $900. You know, for coming from a guy who doesn't have any kids, who's just by himself, that's how I got the truck. I worked 2 jobs, you know. So at the time, I was like, you know, fuck it, let's go ahead and keep the Sirius XM. And they are so good at making sure that you pay every single month, because they made it so difficult for me to cancel the Sirius XM, but I pushed forward. I was like, fuck you. It's like, oh, you're supposed to do this. Oh, you need to contact one of our agents to cancel the membership. Oh, and it wasn't like on the phone. It was literally texting. I was like, oh my God. But it literally took about an hour, but I canceled it. So now I just have the normal radio, which is as good, if not better than the free radio. So, I mean, everything right now, everything's Gucci. At this super low point in my life, it's like, it's really, really nice. It's actually really, really nice because I'm able to start to like analyze and like look at all the things in my life. I'm able to analyze and look at all the things in my life personally, because, you know, there's always like, you know, like a how to do this is step 1, step 2, step 3. But those step 1 and step 2 and step 3 might not work for everybody. But for me, like personally, like inside of my life, I believe that it's very important to like look within, to like look inside and like, you know, like actually like as a younger man, like to understand my life. So when things go wrong, like I'm gonna be able to like know what is wrong and what to do. But look at this plant, bro. Look at this plant. It's like growing out of the side of the wall. A freaking plant that I have absolutely no idea what it is. And then literally, legitimately, like a whole ass palm tree. If this plant was a human being, liberals would be all over it, bro. They would be like, what are you doing? You can't do this. There's laws against growing out of the side of a wall. You're not supposed to be doing that at all. But But I do believe that laws and rules are necessary for life. But it's just like, I mean, buddy, it's too much of a cliche to understand anymore what it means. But it's just like the statement, you only live once, could be true. And Stephen Hawking, one of the greatest minds of our time, who sadly passed, believed that we do only live once. So it's just like, it's very, very nice to believe and think that we're just going to, become a human again and again and again. You're going to die, you're going to come back, you're going to die, you're going to come back, do nothing, and it's like it's going to complete that circle. But the thing is that nobody knows, and the only way to know is to actually die. But by the time that you die, it's like there's no coming back to tell the people of what happens. And there might be people on this planet who actually 100% know what happens when we die, maybe through the experimentation through LSD or ayahuasca or, substances. But it's just like, we don't need to go through all that. All we do need to know is that when people are telling you, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, you should analyze what they are saying and hear them out. But it's just like, if you know personally, if you're mature enough, if you've been through enough situations, if like you've had that education to know personally, like, like, I understand that you don't know what I'm doing, and at first glance it just annoys you and you want me to stop. It's just like, you're really not that important, first of all. Secondly, you don't have the authority to tell me what to do. And thirdly, if it really is that much of a problem, call the police and I'll talk to them. It's just like, but I mean, we are in a time right now where there's a lot of freedom, but the people can't see the freedom because of their close inner circles. And it's just like, if you go out and try to do something that's very, very different, your friends are going to look at you and it's going to make you feel very, very odd. But if you're a person like me and you don't have any friends, it's just like you can finally start to explore who you are as a person and actually start to understand the lessons of life, understand those lessons, learn them, and then apply them to, I guess, better myself. And then also, if I have anything extra, to better other people.